For golfers, even for the pros, it may not even happen once in a lifetime. That's hitting a hole in one. It did happen Sunday at the Torrey Pines golf course. And what makes this particular shot so incredible is that the man who did this is an amputee who golfs using one arm. Take a look.
Oh, that's in the hole, homeboy. Oh! No! Oh!
What a moment. That's Abdul Nevarez, who hit a 145-yard shot on the 15th hole, and it was a hole-in-one. You can see everyone's cheering, hugging, celebrating right after. Now, Abdul is an amputee on his right leg, and he has limited use of one arm. So, to get to this point, you can say that this has been an incredible and very difficult journey. Abdul Nevarez joining us right here on the floor with a little bit more about his story. First of all, congratulations. What a shot, Abdul.
Thank you.
What was that moment like for you when you realized that that ball was going right in on the 15th hole?
Well, after I hit it and I heard my buddy yell that it's going in, it was amazing. And then just to watch the ball roll into the hole, it was like a dream. And once I see my family and friends in front of me, like I hit that hole in one, it was like I was woke up from a dream, and oh man, it felt so good.
It's incredible to watch. You can feel the emotion between you and your friends out there. What was interesting, though, and we're going to show some video of that golf shot again, is that we can see as you're just about to take the shot, you hold the club in one hand, and you have something called a ParaGolfer that helps you stand. Explain to us what that is.
That ParaGolfer allows you to stand up and play. It's controlled by a joystick. And anybody could use it, you know, from children and everything. The ParaGolfer adjusts to your height, and it's an amazing machine for sure.
Yeah, it allows you to play the sport that you love so much. Abdul, though, take us back all the way back to 2012, October of 2012. You were on a motorcycle, and sadly, you were the victim of a hit-and-run driver who, to this day, has never been caught for nearly taking your life.
Yeah, that was a tough moment. I lost my sister a few years, 2012, and then I lost my brother. I'm sorry, I lost my sister 2010, and I lost my brother 2012. And just a few months after losing my brother, I got hit and I almost lost my life. But luckily, I'm still here. I ended up, after my motorcycle hit and run accident, I ended up with right above knee amputee, nerve damage on my left leg, and nerve damage on my left arm. That's why I golf with one arm, my right arm. So I can't pump up with my left hand. So I've been practicing, and that was part of my therapy, was just to go out there on the golf course and just hit, putt, and chip with one arm.
Well, it's truly remarkable. Not only did you go through all of this and find a way, Abdul, to have an incredible amount of success in your life, but now you've turned this into a mission to helping others through a clothing line. In fact, you're wearing the hat right now. It's called Amp Life. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, a few years after my accident, I wanted to, you know, rock some pretty cool, you know, to support the amputee community. But there was nothing out there that I would like to wear. So I decided to create my own amputee-like clothing with, you know, Bay Area flavor, and everybody from across the globe, it's loving it. And it feels good to make an impact to the amputee community, and the messages I get from children, men, women that wear my gear. It shows them that they're empowered once they throw that shirt or hat on.
Yeah. And what do you say, Abdul, to anybody who might be listening right now that's in that moment where you were 10 years ago, not sure literally what your next step was going to look like, and here you are with some perspective a decade later? What do you say to folks who were in that moment thinking, something has happened to me and I don't know where to go from here?
Well, first of all, you just got to be mentally strong. And I always say that due to my injuries, I know somebody out there has it worse than me. So I try not to complain. All I could do and advise other people is focus on yourself, stay strong, go to the gym, do something that you like to do, and keep your mind off of your injuries and, move forward. It's hard to say, but I try not to complain. That's the most part of the most important part right there. I know it's hard for other people, but that's the huge message I could send to them.
Well, you have excellent perspective, and we really appreciate your time. Again, congratulations on that hole-in-one. I'm sure there are more to follow. Real quick, before we let you go, what's the website in case people are interested in that clothing line?
AmputeeLifeClothing.com.
AmputeeLifeClothing.com. Abdul Nevarez, keep up the good work. Thanks.